1,500 miles away to Doha, the capital of Qatar, which is a key U.S. ally in the Persian Gulf.
We drove for about 2.5 hours to reach the training ground. It was close to the Saudi border. We didn't know where we were because it was desert all around.
Over the course of 3 weeks, they say they were trained by Americans at a base in the desert guarded by Qatari soldiers. Like many of the rebels who were sent to Qatar, 21-year-old Hussein had never had any previous military training.
They trained us to ambush regime or enemy vehicles and cut off the road. They also trained us on how to attack a vehicle, raid it, retrieve information or weapons and munitions, and how to finish off soldiers still alive after an ambush.
The rebels were outfitted with brand new uniforms and boots.
The Americans were warning the fighters not to tell the story at all. And even in one point they told them, if in any case this story will be published, we will stop funding you or arming you.
The CIA and the State Department declined to comment on the fighters' accounts of arming and training, though the Obama administration has said it plans to step up support to the rebels. And there have been other reports the CIA is running covert training out of Jordan.
I don't think that there is any potential source of support for nationalist Syrian rebels beyond the United States. Without the United States, they're basically finished.
Ambassador Frederick Hoff was one of President Obama's top advisors on Syria until late in 2012. He says that whatever the U.S. is doing, either officially or covertly, is not enough.
You have the Assad regime prevailing, and one of the big consequences of that is a mass terror campaign being directed against civilian populations that are not under the direct control of the regime. You have artillery shelling, you have helicopters dropping these horrific barrel bombs on densely populated areas.
The barrel bombs are filled with explosives and shrapnel.
The idea is to terrorize civilians, to try to convince them to turn against rebel fighters, to prevent the growth of any kind of local government.